Could you imagine risking your life just for a meal? Around the world, there are delicacies so deadly that even a small mistake in preparation could be fatal. From dishes infused with deadly toxins to foods that could paralyze you with just one bite, today we're uncovering the world's most poisonous foods you could actually eat. Why would anyone risk their life for something to eat? What is it about these dangerous dishes that tempt the bravest foodies across the globe? Stick around because by the end of this video, you might be shocked at just how many deadly foods are being served in restaurants every day. And maybe, just maybe, you'll be curious enough to try one yourself. Our first deadly delicacy hails from Japan and is perhaps the most well-known poisonous food in the world, fugu or pufferfish. This seemingly harmless fish contains lethal amounts of tetrodotoxin, a poison that is 1,200 times more toxic than cyanide. Just one wrong cut and the toxins in fugu can cause paralysis and death in a matter of hours. In Japan, fugu is a delicacy that's been enjoyed for centuries, but it's not without risk. Only specially licensed chefs who have undergone years of rigorous training are allowed to prepare the fish. Even with this training, accidents happen. Every year, cases of fugu poisoning are reported, reminding us of the thin line between culinary delight and disaster. So why do people risk it? For many, it's the thrill. Fugu offers a delicate, almost transparent texture that food lovers describe as unlike anything else. But with every bite, you're reminded of the danger that lurks beneath. Would you dare try this deadly fish, or is the risk just too high? From Japan, we travel to the sunny island of Jamaica, home to the delicious yet dangerous Aki Fruit. This national fruit is a key ingredient in Jamaica's signature dish, ackee and saltfish. But before you start craving it, beware. If consumed unripe, ackee can be incredibly toxic. The dangerous part? The seeds and the unripe fruit contain a compound called hypoglycin, which can cause Jamaican vomiting sickness, a condition that can lead to seizures, coma, and even death. Eating it at the wrong time could be fatal. When prepared correctly, the ripened flesh of the ackee fruit is safe to eat and offers a creamy, buttery texture with a mild flavor. It's delicious and completely safe when properly handled, but the risk is always present if it's not prepared by someone who knows what they're doing. Deep in Namibia, locals enjoy a dish that's as extreme as it gets: giant bullfrog. While frog legs are a delicacy in many parts of the world, the Namibian bullfrog is a whole different beast. This particular frog can be highly toxic, especially when eaten at the wrong time of year. The toxin found in bullfrogs is known to cause kidney failure if the frog is eaten before it matures fully. Inexperienced eaters have been known to suffer from a condition called oshikitakata, a form of acute kidney failure, after consuming improperly prepared bullfrog. Despite the risks, bullfrog is considered a delicacy in Namibia, and for those who prepare it carefully, it offers a tender, flavorful meat that many locals love. If you're heading to South Korea, brace yourself for one of the most shocking and potentially dangerous delicacies, Sanaki. This dish consists of live octopus, usually served immediately after being chopped into small pieces. And yes, the tentacles are still wriggling on your plate. The danger lies in the tentacles. Even after being cut, the octopus nerves remain active, causing the tentacles to move and squirm. The suction cups on the tentacles can latch onto the inside of your throat, posing a choking hazard. Every year, a few people die from suffocation after eating Sanaki because the tentacles became stuck. Despite the risks, Sanaki is considered a delicacy and a symbol of freshness. The tentacles offer a mild, briny flavor, and the sensation of them moving in your mouth is what many thrill seekers crave. It's certainly not your typical seafood experience. Would you be brave enough to try live octopus? Just remember, chew carefully, or this dish could take more than just your breath away. Our next deadly delicacy comes from the waters of China, blood clams. These small, unassuming shellfish may look harmless, but they pose a serious health risk. Found in the coastal waters of China and Southeast Asia, blood clams get their name from the red hemoglobin in their bodies. However, their ability to absorb harmful bacteria and viruses from polluted waters makes them a ticking time bomb. Blood clams are notorious for harboring hepatitis A, typhoid, and dysentery, all of which can be contracted if the clams aren't properly cooked. In fact, the risk is so high that blood clams have been banned in some regions due to their potential to cause severe illness. Despite the risks, blood clams are considered a delicacy in parts of China and Southeast Asia, known for their briny, slightly metallic flavor. The danger, though, comes from consuming them raw or undercooked, which is where the deadly bacteria and viruses can thrive. Next on our list is cassava, a staple food in many parts of Africa, South America, and Asia. It may look like any other root vegetable, but did you know that cassava contains a hidden danger? When consumed raw or improperly prepared, cassava contains cyanogenic glycosides, which convert into deadly cyanide in the body. The risk lies in the preparation. In its natural state, cassava contains enough cyanide to cause fatal poisoning, especially the bitter varieties grown in certain regions. Symptoms of cassava poisoning include dizziness, vomiting, and even paralysis. In extreme cases, death can occur from cyanide poisoning. But when properly prepared, cassava is a versatile and essential ingredient in many beloved dishes, from fufu in West Africa to tapioca in South America. It's a crucial part of the diet for millions of people, but the key is handling it with care. Rhubarb might look harmless, but did you know that its leaves contain oxalic acid, which can be highly toxic to humans? While the stalks are perfectly safe and even delicious, the leaves are a different story. Just a small amount can cause severe poisoning, with symptoms ranging from nausea and difficulty breathing to kidney failure and death. Rhubarb leaves contain high concentrations of oxalic acid, a compound that can disrupt the body's ability to absorb calcium, leading to kidney damage. In extreme cases, consuming too much oxalic acid can result in death. Luckily, rhubarb stalks are completely safe and are often used to make pies, jams, and other delicious desserts. The key to safely enjoying rhubarb is knowing how to handle it. Always discard the leaves, and you'll have nothing to worry about. Up next is a fruit that may surprise you: elderberries. While elderberries are often used to make delicious syrups, jams, and even wines, they have a dark side that not many people know about. Both the raw berries and other parts of the plant, especially the leaves, stems, and seeds, contain dangerous compounds called cyanogenic glycosides, which can release cyanide when consumed. Eating raw or improperly cooked elderberries can lead to cyanide poisoning, with symptoms such as nausea, vomiting, dizziness, and even respiratory failure in severe cases. Elderberries must be thoroughly cooked to break down the toxins and make them safe for consumption. When cooked properly, elderberries are not only safe, but are also packed with antioxidants and vitamin C. They're commonly used in traditional medicines and to boost the immune system, but skipping the cooking process could turn this beneficial fruit into a potentially deadly snack. Our final deadly delicacy takes us to the Mediterranean, where the silver-striped bloop, a highly poisonous fish, is sometimes mistakenly caught and eaten. This species, a close relative of the deadly fugu, contains tetrodotoxin, the same lethal toxin found in Japanese pufferfish. The silver-striped bloop was originally native to the Red Sea, but it's made its way into the Mediterranean due to the opening of the Suez Canal. While it's not traditionally consumed in Mediterranean cuisine, accidental consumption has led to several cases of poisoning. The danger of eating silver-striped bloop is exactly like its Japanese cousin. One small mistake in preparation can lead to paralysis, respiratory failure, and death. There's no known antidote for tetrodotoxin, making this fish a deadly gamble if it ends up on your plate. From live octopus to poisonous frogs and fish, these deadly delicacies remind us that food can be more dangerous than we ever imagined. While they offer unique and thrilling dining experiences, one wrong move could have life-threatening consequences. So would you dare to try these deadly dishes? Let us know in the comments below. If you love exploring the world's most extreme and dangerous foods, make sure to hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our next adventure into bizarre and shocking cuisines. Stay curious, stay safe, and we'll see you in the next one.